Welcome back to the program. We're going to make this show pretty brief. Obviously, as everybody knows, Jimmy Carter passed. It's probably not a big surprise. The last time they wheeled him out, he wheeled to vote for Kamala. I mean, he looked like a corpse. I hate to say it. I mean, his mouth was all open, and they wheeled him in, they wheeled him out. So it's probably just enough time was going to pass, and he was going to be gone. I don't really know what to say about the old peanut farmer, so I'll let President Trump do it. I just heard of the news about the passing of President Jimmy Carter. Those of us who have been fortunate to have served as president understand this is a very exclusive club, and only we can relate to the enormous responsibility of leading the greatest nation in history. The challenges Jimmy faced as president came at a pivotal time for our country, and he did everything in his power to improve the lives of all Americans. For that, we owe him a debt of gratitude. Melania and I are thinking warmly of the Carter family and their loved ones during this difficult time. We urge everyone to keep them in their hearts and prayers. President Trump. Yeah, sounds about right. He was a terrible president. The difference, though, between him and like Biden, I would say, would be that where Biden had malice, behind his decisions. Just today, he's mad at Jackoff Smith for not putting Trump in jail before the election. Like, he's an evil, sinister, old, demented, bastard. Where Jimmy Carter just was not very bright and just was very liberal and made bad decisions. But I don't think that his decisions, certainly not back then, were out of malice. That would be the difference. Obviously, these Democrats these days operate in a whole different way. Okay, let's address the other thing that's been going on. What I can tell you about the H1B visa fiasco that I believe the left-leaning media has planted in order to try to figure out a way for Trump and Elon and MAGA to be all at each other's throats, okay? That's my thoughts behind it. And the other thing I would say would be this. Let's all calm down. Let's all relax. Bannon's going off. This one's going off. That one's going off. Elon now has said that he wants major reform of the broken H1B visa program. He proposes to make it more expensive to hire people overseas than domestically. That's what he put out today. So obviously, he wants to make it fair for American workers. But here's the thing I would judge President Trump on. Does he get rid of the visa lottery? Does he get rid of wet foot, dry foot, which is basically birthright citizenship, right? If you're born here, you got a foot in the land, you're a citizen. If he revokes that, if he removes the dangling carrots of gold and treasure that are bringing these people in, the magnets that are bringing these people in, and if he constructs the rest of the border wall, and if he deports all of these criminal aliens out of the country, then I think he's going to address that as well. And I think as long as he keeps his promises, that's all that matters. So let's not judge anything. Let's wait and see the finished product when he's actually in office. That's what I would say on that, because I know right now it's crazy. They're trying, and I think, like I said, I think it's the left-leaning media that is trying to drum up bullshit, right? There's memes out there the left are throwing out there, and it's like a picture of Elon Musk in a tuxedo, and he's sitting at the president's desk. And then there's a picture right behind him of Donald Trump standing up in a black tuxedo with the bow tie thing with a tray, and he's got white gloves on, and there's like a meal on it with a little metal thing over it, as if he's his servant. Okay, so they started doing that. They're trying to get this division and this and that. Then he had to address it and say, I'm not worried about Elon because, he's not an American citizen. He can't run. And then Elon didn't say that he was interested. So all this bullshit. And now they're taking it to a new level. And now they're trying to pit Republicans, of all different stripes against one another. MAGA, Trump, whatever, libertarian, whatever. That's what they're trying to do. Why? Because they are irrelevant. Because they're about as consequential as a fart in the wind. And they know it. They have lost their power. So if they have lost their power, perhaps try to divide the people that now have that power. It's very simple. So, folks, don't buy into it. Last but not least, a Christmas miracle. We all love Christmas miracles, right? Missing Florida dog travels 20 miles before ringing the doorbell and returning home on Christmas Eve. After nearly a week-long search, Athena found her way home to her Florida family in time for Christmas Eve and even rang the doorbell. Athena, a 4-year-old German Shepherd and Husky mix, escaped her home in Green Cove Springs near Jacksonville, Florida, on December 15th, prompting a search among the entire community and nearby towns looking for her. Her owner, Brooke Comer, said her family left for church that day and got a message from her neighbor with a picture of Athena outside of the house. Comer panicked. Her family rushed home to find her collar in the crate and no visible signs of Athena. How she escaped remains a mystery. The next week's events continued to be an unbelievable story for Comer, where neighbors and community members from nearby towns would contact her from her missing dog ads and send any footage or photos where they may have spotted Athena in the neighborhood. Based on all the alerts Comer got, it looked like Athena made a nearly 20-mile round trip while she was missing. At every alert, Comer and her family would go to the spot within minutes and search for Athena, but unfortunately she wouldn't be there. She was the hide-and-seek all-time great champion, her owner Comer said. With every sighting, my heart jumped, and it honestly was excitement, and then your heart's crushed because we're always just one step behind. The entire search was a terrifying and scary experience for Comer, who was worried about where her already skittish dog could have gone or could have encountered. That was until 2:30 a.m. on Christmas Eve, when she got a Ring video notification from her doorbell and her other dog began barking. I was kind of like in a daze, and the dog was barking, and as soon as I heard that ring, I looked at my phone, and you could see in the video that it was Athena, and she was jumping at the door, ringing the doorbell, Comer said. As soon as Comer opened the door, Athena bolted inside and went straight to her son to lick his face, who was on the couch half asleep. After that, she immediately grabbed her ball to play and shortly went to her cage to go back to sleep. Comer said the experience gave her so much hope because of the neighbors and the large community looking for Athena for the past week. The next plan was to get Athena a full exam, flea and tick treatments, and a microchip. So anyway, I thought that was an interesting story. God bless you all. I will see you soon. We're going to do probably a best of for New Year's Eve. So I probably won't do anything live, but what is today? Tomorrow? I don't even know what time it is. Oh my God, it's so late. It's 2:23 in the morning. Yes, it is, and it's 12:30 now. So that would mean what? Monday night. Yeah, there'll be Jeff Carrere for Monday night. So we'll see y'all soon. And if I don't get a chance, happy and very healthy New Year. But I will, okay? Those are my thoughts. What are yours? Put them down in the comments below. We'll see you on the next one.